Hello, my delicious coconuts. Cocolicious here. I know it's been some time. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't posted for 2 or 3 weeks. I was quite busy. I had a holiday. I went back home in France and I had a few gigs over the weekends. I had birthdays. So your girl's been busy. But don't worry, I got you all sorted. For today's video, I've done something quite interesting. I have an outfit in mind that I wanted to wear for some time. I just didn't know what kind of makeup I wanted to do with it that would go well. So I've asked my best friend, ChatGPT, to recommend me a makeup look, which is right here. So that's what I'm going to be achieving today. That's what I'm going to be showing you how to do, and we'll do it together. So get ready, get your brushes ready, get your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, and let's dive into it, baby.
You wanna live a taste, say that it's delicious. It's delicious. The way my body moves is Cocolicious.
I prepared my face. As always, prepare your skin, because your skin is what is going to give to the makeup. Like, your makeup is never going to give if your skin isn't prepared enough. Today I'm going to start it a bit differently because I want to focus on the eye makeup, since that's what ChatGPT recommended me. I'm gonna be doing my eye makeup first, and then I'll do the rest of my face. I'm gonna start by diving into the foundations. Because we're starting with our eye makeup, I'm gonna first put foundation on my forehead and do my eyebrows. For foundation today, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in shade 1K03A. So that's a tiny bit lighter than my natural shade, but then I'm going to use my usual Kryolan stick and blend it together. So I'm just going to get a fluffy brush like that, just put a bit of foundation on it, like 3 pumps, and just start applying that on my forehead. You can drag it down to your eyes, just don't take it too low. And then I'm gonna go straight in with my Kryolan TV pen stick in the shade D33.2. I'm just gonna put it straight on the brush and just kind of like blend it with our other foundation. And once it's kind of smooth, as you can see, actually just pause here. I haven't used Fenty in a while, but yeah, this is it for me. Like, when I started drag, that's the foundation I was using. But then for some reason, like, I was only using Kryolan, mixing with MAC sometimes, or mixing it with NYX. And I've completely forgot about like Fenty foundations, but I really love how thin they are, and I feel like the skin absorbs it better. Beautiful. So I'm gonna take the Milk Cosmetic contour stick, and I'm just gonna draw my contour, just like drawing an arc here. And then I'm gonna use a fluffy brush, like this fluffy angled brush, and kind of just like melt it in. Then I'm just gonna go back in with our foundation brush, and I'm just gonna put a bit more of the Kryolan TV paint stick, and I'm just gonna kind of blend these 2 shades just by literally dabbing on it. And then we are going to add some highlight to the forehead. I'm gonna use the Second Skin enhancing concealer by 17. I'm just gonna do a circle right here. So as usual, I'm gonna use my double-sided brush. I'm gonna first use the small side of my brush, and I'm just gonna tap in the foundation but not move it. So just so it kind of really enhanced this area. And with the other side of the brush, I'm gonna blend out the edges. I'm gonna first start by setting the highlight. So I'm gonna use a powder puff like this and the translucent powder by Laura Mercier. It's like a banana kind of shade. And I'm just gonna apply some on it. Get rid of any excess and literally just tap it right here. Just want to stay here. And I'm going to use a fluffy brush and kind of like just take out the excess powder. Then I'm going to use my Huda Beauty setting powder Easy Bake in Cinnamon Bun. For this, I'm just going to use a fluffy brush like this. And I'm just going to kind of dip the brush in it. Like as long as you've got quite a wide amount. And then with this, we're just gonna do the second shade, so just on top of the highlight. And then to set our contour, I'm gonna use the Ben Nye translucent powder in Chestnut. I've just put a bit in the lid. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush like that, just dip it in. I'm gonna get rid of the excess powder. I'm gonna have a mess to clean. And then I'm just gonna tap that where the contour is. So now that the forehead is set in place, we can start with the eye makeup. There's one thing that I don't want to do from the ChatGPT recommendation. As you can see, the eyebrows are very thick, and I'm not a fan of thick brows, so I'm gonna do them thinner, and I'm gonna make a few adjustments to the eye makeup as well. The winged liner is cute, but it's a bit too winged for me as well, so it might look a bit different. But without further ado, let's start with our eyebrows. So I'm gonna use a thin flat brush like this, and my black eyeshadow from My Sense. You can use any black eyeshadow for this, and I'm just gonna dip this straight in the black eyeshadow. And what I like to do is just take my brush and like make it a bit thinner as well, just so we get thin brows. And then I'm gonna start by mapping the bottom of my brow. So I'm gonna follow the natural shape of my brow, but I'm just gonna take it up a bit. Kind of like that. And then I'm just gonna kind of join it and make it sharp on the edge. Now that I've got both shapes drawn, I'm gonna use a MAC pencil. It's like a very black pencil. I'm just gonna sharpen it a little bit with a sharpener. That will do. And we're just gonna fill in the inside with some kind of strokes. I really hate doing eyebrows. Why do we have eyebrows? Why doesn't it look nice to not have eyebrows? I mean, sometimes it does, but why is it not a standard thing? Why? There we go. I'm just gonna fill in the other one now. And then we're just gonna need to carve out the brows before we set them. So to do that, I'm gonna use my Crayon TV stick in shade FS45 with a thin flat brush like that. I'm just gonna take the brush and get some foundation on it, quite a lot. Then I'm just gonna go under the brow and I'm just gonna kind of draw where the brow stops. This is a very important step because you can literally change the shape of your eyebrow by carving it. So unfortunately we can't carve the top of it, so when you do the top of your brow, you have to be really precise if you don't want to carve it. Because I set the powder and everything now, if I carve it, it's gonna make a mess. So as long as you kind of get a good top of the brow, the bottom part of it, you can always like fix it. Once I've got this line, what I'm gonna do is just kind of drag everything down. So that's gonna give us our base for the eyeshadow as well. Then once you've carved the under of the brow, you just gonna need to go with your concealer. So I'm gonna use the Second Skin from 17 that I used before and blend this with the Crayon. And I'm just gonna set that in. And for the edge of it, you just want to diffuse it gently. So I like to use this brush because it's quite angled. So when you go under the brow, you can kind of move it around, which is really handy. And just make sure you bring it in your nose as well, because you need this area to be set. Then I'm just gonna use my Fit Me powder by Maybelline, this one in the shade WD06, and a fluffy brush like that. I'm just gonna get some of the product in it, get rid of the excess, and just kind of like set this gently because I don't want to add too much powder. And just put some inside the eyebrow right here, just to kind of diffuse our brow. Now to start off the eye makeup, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Rivera palette, and I'm going to dig into the purple called Cannes. It's like a dark purple, and I'm just going to kind of draw the corners of my makeup. So I'm going to start right here. Just draw the shape of the eye makeup. So the good thing when you do your eye makeup first, which I don't like to do, is that you can always cut it easier from underneath. So even if you go very low, you can shape it afterwards. And also you don't have any fallouts on your makeup. I just feel like I prefer to have my face ready so I know how I want my eyes to look like. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I guess it's nice to switch it up from time to time. Right, so then I'm gonna drag it in a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in the corner here. The edge right here. I really love doing like colored makeup. I had phases where I was only doing nudes, not sending nudes, you cheeky, doing nude colors. But I don't know, I like vibrant colors, so sometimes it's nice to switch it up. Also with the shape of my makeup, like I had a phase where I was doing it like that, like quite elongated. But recently I was doing it really like kind of like short but higher. That's the thing with makeup, like it's so fun, like there's so many things you can do and it just makes a huge difference every time you do it. Yeah, I'm never gonna get bored of it. Okay, so that's the shape that we're going for. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Then now that we've got the shape of the eye with the purple, I'm gonna dig in again to the palette, and this time I'm gonna use the pink called Bahamas. That's the very bright pink here. I'm gonna use the fluffy brush like that. And I'm gonna try and blend this with our purple. Funny enough, this was one of the first palette I had when I started drag, and I'm still using it. I'm surprised it is still going. I can see that the colors are not as vibrant as they were from the start, but I just love it. And I don't want to buy another one until I finish it, so this is the way it's gonna be. So now that it's kind of blended in together, I'm gonna use my black eyeshadow from My Sense again and a round fluffy brush like this. And I'm not gonna put too much black, but I'm just gonna dig it in it, get rid of the excess, and then just estomp it. I don't know if that's the word in English, but like drag it here and just see if there's a lot of black. If there is too much black, don't put it straight in. If it's quite diffused, then you can go in, and we're gonna kind of like put that in here. So that's the amount you need to have. You don't want it to be too black as well. And then we are just gonna drag it and follow the purple shape right here. And then we're just gonna go back in with the purple. Again, we don't want too much this time. And we're just gonna kind of go over the black and a little bit on top of the pink, just to diffuse that color again. How smooth the blend is. So now we are going to do our cut crease, So I'm going to use again my Krylon TV Paint Stick in FS45 and another flat brush. And we are going to carve this crease. And then for the edge of the crease, I'm really gonna do it gently, but I'm gonna do a line. Just like that. And I'm just gonna take my finger and just diffuse that away. And I'm gonna use a flat brush like this one and my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is in the shade 541. And I'm just gonna put the brush, literally rub it around it. And then just set the crease. And for the line here, I'm literally going to follow the line. Then I'm just gonna dig into my Jacqueline Hill palette from Morphe. I'm sorry, it's so messy, but the colors are gorgeous. So I'm gonna dig into a orange. I'm gonna take this orange right here with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna put quite a lot on it, but get rid of a lot as well. And then I'm just gonna kind of add some orange on the crease. And then I'm gonna dig into our purple again and diffuse it out. And I'm going to use the black MAC pencil that we used for our eyebrows earlier. And I'm just going to add some black on the crease just to intensify this even more. But this time I'm not going to take it far. I'm just going to stay right here. And then I'm gonna take the brush with the purple again, not adding any more, but just muff it out. I might just drag that down a little bit so I've got the base of my nose contour and I know where I'm gonna do it later on, but just lightly. And actually the orange, I'm gonna use a tiny bit more and I'm gonna put that just above the pink, but like really, really gently. Just here. Just so the colors comes back a bit more. And then I'm gonna use my eyeliner from NA31, and I'm just gonna go over that black that we just done. And I might take it a bit here. That's it, we don't want to do too much. A small sharp line. And then just for the inner corners, I'm gonna use again what I used earlier for the black. Just muff the inner corner a tiny bit because it's a little bit too sharp here. And then I'm gonna do my eyeliner inside. So I'm gonna start by the edges here. And just draw a line up to here. I'm gonna draw the inside first and join it. Like I said earlier, don't worry if you go too low because you can cut it afterwards. And then with the inside. I think we got the shape. So I've just done both sides of my eyeliner. Now I'm going to use again the My Sense eyeshadow and the brush that we used for our eyebrows earlier. And I'm just gonna take quite a lot of product in it and then just go on top of what we just did to just intensify the black and also to kind of blend it out a bit. And now we're going with the MAC pencil. This time I just want it to be very sharp, I mean as sharp as it can be. And again, go on top of it. Like the more layers of black you're gonna put and the darker, the more intense your black is gonna look like. And then again, I'm gonna go back with the purple and diffuse that right on the edge here. There we go. Pretty much done with the eye makeup. I just need to put my lashes on and do the under eyes. Excuse me, I also need a coffee. My throat is a bit dehydrated. I'm going to finish off my face, do my foundation, lashes, lips, under eyes, and all the shenanigans. And I will come back with the final look. You'll have to tell me if it's close enough to what ChatGPT wanted me to do, but I think I've just done it the Cocolicious way. But yeah, I'll see you all very soon. And I'm back. This is the final look. So as I said in the beginning of the video, I was not sure what kind of makeup look I wanted to do today to go with this outfit, which is kind of a pinkish, purplish with like flared sleeves. So I've sent a picture of the outfit to ChatGPT and I was like, give me a makeup inspo that I can do to go with that outfit. And the picture's here, that's what they sent me. So you can see that I got inspired by it, but I haven't really done the exact same makeup. Because obviously like makeup sometimes doesn't go to everyone's faces. Like we all have different faces, different eyes, different shapes. So I just tried to make it work for me and I think it's kind of worked somehow. I like it. It's reminding me of the first video that I've done on this channel. Maybe it's because of the hair, I'm not sure. But overall, I am happy. Thank you, Mr. GPT. Let me know what you all guys think. I know I haven't done the exact same makeup, but like I said, it's my face. I do what I want to do, and it's my channel. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know in the comments as well, like, what are your takes on this? Like, what should I have added? What should I have removed from the actual inspo that was sent to me? But yeah, like I said, it's going with the look, so that's what matters. Yeah, stay tuned. Love you all. Bye.